Tiffany Gaming here with you. And I'm here with a current, well, actually, this is more like, well, it's kind of a current household showcase. Um, but I just wanted to display a family um, that I sort of worked on, and I also wanted to give out a, a nice shout out to a fellow simmer that's on YouTube. That he's the most amazing guy you would ever meet. He actually created the house that this household is actually living in. I just refurbished it a little bit. I added a room to it. So there's a little bit of remodeling that went into the house. But this is a very amazing. I love this household. I created the guy sim, and the other sim was born into a family that was born into with a sim that I downloaded from the gallery, and so they're kind of both created. I both created both sims, if that means anything. So but I wanted to read their backstory before we went into the house and played along with them. So this is the Stewart family. So their story is: athlete Wendell Stewart is in a secret love triangle with her mother Patricia Presley, and daughter Donna Flowers. Recently, Donna has become his girlfriend. They're now since married, and has a child. They have a child together. So they are married and have children. They have a daughter together, and since moved in with Wendell. Wendell really loves Donna, but is having a love child with her mother. How will Donna and Wendell's cohabitation / relationship progress? But since I wrote that story, with since I wrote the backstory to them, they have since married, and had a child, together, which is still a baby because I haven't been playing this household for a while. So it's it's been a while since I played this household specifically. I have many other households that I play on a daily basis. I don't know why. I just like creating households and playing with them. Um, but I've went back to some of my older households too, like um, Flowers family, and which are now Presley's, and now also getting some Sims from the gallery to kind of diverse my Sims in any ways. Um, so like the last video, if you see my newest Create a Sim video, um, the Sim is actually in my current game, but he is with a sim that Urban Sims created, and by the name of Kason Herring. So he lives with him. They're roommates. Um, I don't know how that's going to work out between the two of them, but it's a very interesting combo that I put together. But anyway, so yeah, so the reason why I wanted to dive into this household is because of how much connection um, there is between. There are 3 households that I've played that really intertwine with this household specifically. Um, and one of those households actually um, also has to do with an urban Sims sim that I also downloaded from the gallery that was in her current game with Stella McCarthy. So, so I'm hoping you guys will enjoy this current household, and I'll be back in a bit after this is loaded. Over here, girl, so I can take your picture. Is the lovely Donna Stewart. She is actually the daughter of Patricia, her oldest daughter, and the daughter of Patricia Presley. And her traits are she is creative, she's a music lover, and she's also active. She loves working out. She also loves making music. And she has her loving husband by her side. And he has an interesting personality to him as well. And his name is Wendell Stewart. And he is the type of guy, yes, he is an athlete. He is in the athletic career. He is very athletic. He has mastered the athletic skill, or the fitness skill, rather, excuse me. So obviously he's bulked up, definitely, in some cases more than one. So he is obviously, he's active, he's romantic, he hates children, he's long-lived, and he has the high metabolism. And he mastered the athletic aspiration, which I can't remember which one that is. Per se, hold on. Look at that. This one, the bodybuilder one. But anyways, so he since moved on to the fabulously wealthy aspiration, so then he can move on with that. The story really behind him was he's just an athletic guy who didn't really want to have children. But when he met Donna, they really hit it off. They became very
Yazip.
Bimbus. They had they had quite a bit, and not a lot in common, but they both loved working out, so they decided, hey, let's try this out. They weren't in any intention to get married whatsoever. They were just wanting to just be roommates, because Donna was living with her sister Diana at the time, and she just wanted to move out of her sister's house. Her sister got married to another guy, which I'm going to tell you in a minute, and he just to who in a minute. And he just didn't want to do anything. Well, she just wanted to find her own love and be able to make her own family and be able to do that. So, let's see. Try for baby with Wendell. That, I guess we could do that. But, dance to stereo music. But anyway, so anywho's, so let's go. Wendell, where are you going? And no, you're not going to sleep, boy. You're not going to sleep. We're going to try for baby and see if you take here. But how Kimber came about, how their daughter came about, was a result of a risky woohoo. I have the MC Command Center mod, which is kind of like a master controller mod for The Sims 4. And I had Risky Woohoo on, and so they just
Ich
woohooed
war the
together,
first.
and
Ah!
and they come up with this little baby, and so um, that's what happened. They didn't get they didn't get married. Well, they got married right after she found out they were pregnant. After she was pregnant, but well, not right after, but like since well, they got married like an hour or so before she went into labor. So it was kind of like a really shotgun wedding. Like, the baby's coming, we're going to have to do this. So that's what happened, and well, hopefully she had a baby, um, but um, but since all that, I just wanted to show you the genealogy to this family. Boo. But it is a very interesting family, to say the least. Um, but as you can see, Wendy is Donna's sister, but is also her stepdaughter, which is kind of confusing. But Wendy is Wendell's daughter. And because he woohooed, he tried for baby with her mother. And which is Patricia right here. This is her stepfather, so he's nothing to do with this all. But it's a very interesting way this came out. And so Julius also has a son named Marcus, and I'll tell you a little about that in a minute. But which is another family of mine. If you guys have watched the what's it called challenge, the Runaway Teen Challenge, Julius kind of woohoo did a one night stand with a woman by the name of Rachel Rollins, and they had a baby together, like right out of the gate, which I'm going like, oh gosh. So it was an unexpected pregnancy, to say the least, and so they named it Mark. He and her. He decided, since they had a baby, that the baby was on the way, that they were going to cohabitate together, and so they live, I believe, I think it's Newcrest. No, that's where her sister lives, and her parents live. I'm not sure where they live. I think they live in Oasis Springs, either Oasis Springs or Newcrest. I'm not sure, but they live that way, and so they have so so her brother Julius has a son. So Patricia has a total of let's see, has a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 children and 3 grandchildren. And so she has 2 granddaughters, which are Kimber Stewart and Ivy Darkbloom, and Marcus Rollins, which soon, I don't know what I'm going to do there. I haven't played there, so I don't know. But Emery, Elvira, and Elaine, which are all Elvis's kids, they haven't found love yet. Elaine lives across the street from Donna and Wendell. but they haven't met anybody. They haven't met a partner. Um, Julius also lived with the four girls, the three girls, the triplet girls, but hasn't since. He's moved out though to live with Rachel. So, um, since they have a baby together, so they're trying to work it out. Work it out. Um, but Diana, she's married to Carson Darkbloom. Diana, basically, um, Ivy was kind of unexpected, to say unexpected as well. Um, Carson and Diana and Donna, they all lived together. Carson became their roommate because they needed help paying the bills. And what happened was Diana and Carson decided, oh, let's woohoo, let's get together and create a romantic night together. They had a romantic night together. They did this, that, blah, blah, blah. So, so they decided to just have a one night stand, and even though they lived together, and so they decided to just, hey, we're not gonna do the condom thing. We're just gonna, pew, we're gonna risk it, and with the next morning, um, Diana found out she's pregnant, and since then they just have the one child together, thank God. But they just, because I haven't played the house since, so it's become very different and very um, way different to say the least. Um, so, but one thing I love about the MC Command Center mod is the townies in the towns. Um, they have their own children. So, like, the land grab family has grown significantly. So, yeah, Donna's having a baby. But, anyways, she, um, they are just, so there's so many different holidays. Holiday, the holiday, what's her name? Summer Holiday, which is the original girl in Willow Creek, um, has since became um, um, has since become a drastic. Um, there's so many holiday people. There's so many holidays. There are so many Scots, um, land grabs, all of the Caliente. Because in one of my random households that I've been playing an alien girl, and I've been meeting all the townies around town. And she's actually a love interest with one of the townies, and his name is Van Caliente, and he's an elder. And so there's a lot of a lot of Calientes out there. Um, there's a Jewel Caliente that I met too, through the doctor career that that my Sims are playing in, um, and I've met a lot of different townies just with that mod specifically. And so I hope you guys enjoyed my current household. Um, and I'll update you on the backstories and stuff like that um, in a while, because I don't know what's going to happen here. So, um, I was thinking of not updating Kimber, but aging up Kimber. Um, but here also, I just wanted to show this before we go. That I took a picture. They took a picture on their wedding day, and they put it in their daughter's room, so their daughter could remember that day. Um, because her mom wanted her to have a picture of her parents, and in case they do split or whatever, because that might happen. She doesn't know about Wendy yet. I don't think she's met her. Um, um, no, she has not met her. So she doesn't know about Wendy yet. Um, but if anything does happen, which it possibly could, they might end up in a divorce and Donna taking both kids or more, depending, because she's not expecting now. So we never know what's going to happen if she's going to have a single sim, like a single child, or twins, or triplets, or quads, or quints, or sextuplets. We don't know. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this current household today. And like and favorite if you enjoy. Also subscribe. It means a lot. And I'll update you guys on Tumblr about this. I usually post my Sims pictures on Tumblr. My current household's on Tumblr. So, pictures when I do take them. So, I hope you guys. Um, I guess I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.